detected. Begin sequence.
Alright, so this is Space Invaders Deluxe, or they also called this Part 2. And the interesting thing here, you can see in the background, it's mimicking in MAME that cardboard cutout. It would actually be really nice to have an original Deluxe. I really don't have the room for that, but it'd be really cool to have both. I think the way that they did this and the extra colouring of the Invaders, it just really pops. And look at that, it looks mental. That colouring looks so good, and quite well represented here in MAME. Not quite the same as having a nice backlit cardboard background, but still pretty cool. So let's have a crack at the Deluxe, or Part 2. And we're probably, it's going to be using this, I think the same samples are shared. It's a really crappy sound for the main sheet. You just not replicate the Midway one, the real one, at all. But maybe it's just I've got a bad sample. I'm pretty sure there's a good one in MAME. Normally doesn't sound this weak, surely. Wow. That's loud. That's a cool sound though. But yeah, the colouring on here looks really nice. But again, this was done with the cellophane as well, cellophane strips. Obviously recreated here in MAME with real graphics. Oh, that's right, they had the flashing UFO. This guy's 500 points. And he flashes, so it makes it difficult to get. So there was a difference there. There's all these little variations, really cool. Oh crap. Wow. And I like how when they go across one way, I have this little animation which was different on the Deluxe. I like how on the last guy, he goes faster one way than he does the other. It just puts you off because you sort of feel like you've got the speed right, and then of course he goes back a different speed, back the other way. And I think I might have mentioned this on a previous video, but one of the cool things about Space Invaders is the fact that the hardware was so limited. You know, it was created specifically for this game using the 8088 chip. Was pretty new, and all the rest of the circuitry was built from scratch around it. And here we go, we've got the splits. And it couldn't handle the speed to keep the Invaders going all at the right speed. So, which is why they speed up. The less Invaders you have on the screen, it speeds up. There's more processing power. Oh, 200 for that, not 500. Sorry. So there's more power to move the remaining ships, and so the game sped up. And he didn't design it that way originally. But then thought, hey, this is a cool little, aspect of the game. And in fact, it's such an important aspect. And I do believe I had touched on that before. Jeez, that mothership's loud. But it's still a cool thing that he found. And of course, he also sort of based the game on Breakout, which had the blocks and the ball to knock the bricks out. Turned it around. Used all different sort of themes before he came up with a space theme, and of course Star Wars was out at the time, and he got influence from War of the Worlds to make the space theme, and then wanted to call it Space Monsters, and then got changed to Space Invaders, and so that's sort of how that all happened. But wow, look at this, 2,500. I still haven't got anywhere near 5,000, right? See how difficult it is? See it faster that way, slower that way? So you've got to get that just right. 2,770, and they got these gaps in the middle there too, which of course wasn't on the original, and it tells you what frame you're on, what level. Yeah, it's funny, you know, I mean, I always used to play with the joystick. Now that I've got my own real game, I think I actually prefer the buttons. I'm finding this has almost got lag. Oh, that's right, they drop off out of the ship too in part 2, of course. It's all coming back to me. Oh, wow, good and challenging. Okay, that was lazy. 3280. All right, well that's Space Invaders Deluxe.
You belong.